Arriving at the border after midnight, one of many clamoring tuk-tuk drivers offered to take us to his friend's hotel. We gratefully accepted. Next morning, we ferried across the Mekong, spent an hour and a half clearing customs, and used the rest of the day exploring Hue Sai. In Laos, they use kips, which are about 8,000 to the dollar, but border control wants dollars. We finalized arrangements with the gibbon experience for a 3-day trek. This thriving business began as an effort to protect endangered gibbons of the Bokeo. By training local hunters to become forest guardians, the villagers now make more money on tourism than they did as poachers. The strenuous trek starts from a base village where life is basic and relaxed. After hours of hiking and a series of long zip lines through the jungle, we arrive at our tree house. Here's Jakob arriving home. Delicious food for the various tree houses is cooked here and distributed by the guides. The jungle is full of birds and wildlife. Gazing out from our treetop sanctuary was mesmerizing. We spotted lizards and many birds, including hornbills. Listen as a troop of gibbons moves through the morning mist. Army ants are easier to see. In the country, cars and trucks are replaced by these Chinese tractors. After the communist takeover in 1975, Buddhism was suppressed, but its roots were strong and eventually the government relented. Many young Asian boys become temporary monks for their spiritual training and education, which is often superior to the public schools. Now, Laotian communists allow a robust private sector and foreign investment. Large deluxe homes are sprouting all over Southeast Asia. Take the slow boat to Luang Prabang. By the way, spelling Asian words in English is an art, not a science. Pronunciation also. We were surprised how little traffic there is on this major river. Granted, it's unnavigable below Luang Prabang, but there are miles of river above. Long stretches of wilderness line the banks with very few visible roads. Small villages are occasionally seen, with only a couple of larger towns along the route. The slow boats zip right along, but fast power boats make the same trip in 6 uncomfortable hours. Much safer and more enjoyable to sip a beer lao and enjoy the scenery. Life along the river looks difficult for adults, but the kids appear to be having a blast. Even young monks join in the play. Tourists are captive in the funky overnight town of Pak Bang. Misty mornings are wonderfully cool compared to the hot afternoons. Limestone mountains announce the approach of Luang Prabang. The city was bursting with visitors. We had difficulty finding lodging, but after an hour's search we found a lovely hotel. It's so surprising the desk clerks are charming when their monthly salary is less than the $90 we paid for 3 nights. After centuries of horse and water buffalo transport, the introduction of affordable motorbikes into Asia in the late 50s changed life forever. For larger loads, tuk-tuks are the transport of choice. Luang Prabang has a vibrant night market. Not far from town is a waterfall park. Make your own arrangements for transport early in the morning, before the hordes of day trippers arrive. Most tourists continue south to Bang Biang. We decided to leave the tourist trail for the Plain of Jars. Flexibility is always key to happy travels. A promised air-conditioned bus turned into an open-window van. China, the regional heavy, is muscling in on the mineral, animal, timber, and real estate wealth in exchange for new roads and buildings. Valuable old hardwood trees mysteriously disappear.